No, I'm just saying because
Good morning, everybody. We're still waiting on about 20 people, so I know we got about 5 more minutes, but just saying hi. I'll play a little music for you guys.
Grasses. Water. Sun. Stars. Moon. Clouds. Rain. All are our friends. Are us. Nature embraces us, and we embrace nature. We are nature. We are the trees and the clouds and the waters. When you hug a tree, hugging yourself. We are human beings. Human beings are part of nature. When you're seeing,
All right, so coming onto our backs if you're not there already. Closing the eyes. Just begin to settle. So allow the body to be nice and heavy here. Releasing into the mat or into your proper block. Close the eyes if they're not already. Just check in. So cultivate some stillness in the physical body, some silence in the mind, and just check in with what it is that you're experiencing right here and right now. Notice if you have tension or tightness. Sometimes we sleep wrong on our neck, we wake up, it hurts, or it's sore. So just notice how you feel physically. Check in with how you feel energetically. Is it a struggle to get to your mat? Sometimes we can come up with every excuse possible why not to be here or why not to do something. So if that was you this morning, congratulations. Usually that's the hardest part. You made it. Maybe you were really eager to take your class this morning. You're ready to go. That's awesome too. One's not better or worse. They just affect us differently. Notice where the thoughts are, where the mind is dwelling right here, right now. And there's been a sense of acceptance along all of this. Some are about 3 or 4 weeks in, some are a little bit further in. And there's less resistance to that change now. So maybe we're starting to settle, relax, kind of step into a new routine. Acceptance doesn't happen overnight. It's a practice. It's a sense of awareness and moving through the feelings and the emotions that come up. Cognitive dissonance. And now let's begin to come into the breath a little bit deeper. So in and out of the nose, if that's available to you. If it's not, then just take the breath in and out of the mouth. But we want to elongate the inhales, elongate the exhales. So let's exhale all the air out together. And take a slow inhale for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on. Inhale. And exhale. Relaxing the shoulders and the jaw, the muscles in the face. Again, inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath lying on our back here. Inhale. Hold it at the top this time. As you hold the breath, notice if you tense the face or the shoulders. So relax the face, the jaw, the neck. Hold the breath. Take another sip of air in. Focus on that third eye. And then open your mouth, sigh it out, let it go.
Next inhale, we're going to keep the rhythm of the breath, just start to move. Remove the block or prop or kid or whatever's behind you and hug the knees into the chest as you exhale. Now, as you pull the knees into the chest, tuck your chin into the body, lengthening through the back of the neck. Give yourself a little rock, side to side, like a little ball. And then extend the left leg long, keep the right knee into the body. As you inhale, lengthen, maybe point both toes. As you exhale, pull the knee closer into the side body or the armpit. One more breath like that. Deep inhale. Keep that chin tucked. Exhale, pulling the knee into the body, lengthening through the spine and neck. As you exhale, knee crosses over, spinal twist. Now stretching our neck here, look opposite direction of the knee here. And breathe. Focus the breath. And as you exhale, you're contracting the belly. So it's almost like you're blowing up a balloon inside your belly. One more. Inhale, inflate. Exhale, contract. Rolling onto the back again. Pull the knee into the body. This time straighten the leg up towards your ceiling or maybe the sky if you're fortunate to be outside. Grab the leg wherever you can with both hands and pull the leg into the body. Maybe even lifting up through the shoulders, trying to kiss that knee, getting a nice stretch. Point the foot that's in the air, stretching through the front of the legs, and then flex the foot, stretching through the back of the legs. Release the shoulders if they're up. Extend the right leg towards the mat. Hug the left knee in, other side. So again, inhale, point the toes, tuck your chin. As you exhale, pull the knee into the body or that left arm. One more, inhale, lengthen nice and long. As you exhale, pull the knee into the body. Take the knee across, gaze opposite direction. Spinal twist on the other side. Maybe your knee is suspended, maybe you bring it all the way down into the mat. Whatever you do, don't force the body anywhere, just breathe. So big belly breath here, one more, inhale. And exhale. Slowly releasing again onto the back, lift the leg up towards the ceiling. Grab the leg wherever you can with both hands and then just lift the torso, the chest up, trying to kiss the knee as you pull the leg down. Point the toes, stretching through the front of the leg, get a nice stretch, it feels good. And then flex the foot, breathe. Both knees into the chest as you exhale. When you're ready, begin to rock and roll forward and back, coming into a standing forward fold at the top of the mat. Now here, feet can be hip distance or bring them together. You choose your balance today. Grab opposite elbows when you get there. Go ahead and shake the head yes and no. Ending with a great big yes, yes, yes. Interlace the hands behind the back. If that's not available to you, then you just rotate the thumbs up. Or you grab your strap, or a string, or a shirt. Folding over. Think forehead towards your shins. No wrinkles in the back of the neck. Last breath here. Gentle release the hands towards the earth. Inhale, flat back. My legs are bent, first one. Nice straight spine. Knit the ribs in. Side up dog, chest, breathe. Exhale. Inhale, flat back, halfway. Exhale, fold. One more time, inhale, flat back. Make sure your fingertips are either resting on the mat, maybe your hands, or excuse me, maybe your shins or block. Okay? So you want support so you can lengthen through the squat. Exhale, fold. Bend the legs and roll up nice and slow, vertebrae by vertebrae. As the head arrives, continue the arms up. Go ahead and look up at the hands, and then draw it through to heart center. Set your intention here. Close the eyes. Focus on that third eye, that power of intuition, that inner guidance, that inner truth. It's nice to repeat your intention at least 3 times to yourself with clarity, with conviction. One more. So if you have a playlist, go ahead and start it now on song 2. I think it's called We Are Truth. And we're going to take some sun salutation A's. So we'll start off nice and slow and break down the pose. And then we'll pick it up, come into sun sal B's, and then we'll flow. So this is a beginner class. I'm going to guide us through beginner pose. If you want more, most of you know how to intensify the practice, so you can choose that. All right, so Tadasana pose. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale again, flat back. Fingertips again, rest. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands on the mat. Let's spread the fingers nice and wide and start out with the foundation. Press through that index ball. Walk the feet back into your downward facing dog. Now the arms are strong and straight. You're pressing the mat away, so that's what lifts the hips up. And then press the heels down towards the earth, even if you have to bend the legs here. The chest is reaching back towards the thighs, and your drishti, which is where the eyes go, your gaze is either at the toes or maybe up towards the navel, tucking the chin, coming into that throat pop. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank pose. Now the shoulders stacked on top of the wrist. Maybe we tap the knees down. Still, it's a straight line of contact from the tailbone to the ground. Deep inhale. Activate the legs, high on the toes. Squeeze the glutes. Press the mat away. One more breath here. As you exhale, knees to the mat, shift forward, lower chaturanga, chest, chin. Inhale into your cobra. So hands are going to stay on the mat here. Press the feet into the mat as well. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze the elbows towards one another. And then remove the hands and see if you can stay lifted. Beautiful. Exhale, hands to the mat, either ear to the mat, lower down. One breath here, in through the nose. Out through the nose, relax the lower body, the glutes, the legs, and then again, inhale, cobra pose, rolling the shoulders down away from the ears, your chin is parallel to the earth, squeezing the elbows, activating the glutes and the belly. Remove the hands, stay lifted. Exhale, opposite ear down towards the mat. One breath here, inhale. Exhale. Last and final one, you choose. Cobra, where I'll stay, or up dog. Yogi's choice. Tops of the feet and hands, the only thing touching for that up dog. Chin is parallel to the mat, both positions. Deep inhale, lift, lift, lift. And as you exhale, downward facing dog or moving through tabletop, curl the toes, down dog. Those are the poses, the asanas for our sun salutation. Inhale, look between the hands. As you exhale, step or hop the feet to meet the hands and fold forward at the top. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend the legs, roll up nice and slow, vertebrae by vertebrae. Arms come up overhead, look up, draw it in. All right, picking up the pace a little. Inhale up. Breathing, exhale, fold, moving with your breath. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, this time step or hop it back to your low plank. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. I am modifying these, so watch me if you need. Inhale, look between the hands. As you exhale, step or hop and fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, inhale up. Nice big breath, circle the sun, look up. Maybe take it back. Draw it through to heart center. 3 more. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, step or hop it back, high to low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look between the hands. As you exhale, step, hop, or float and fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, inhale up, nice big breath. Exhale, draw it in, heart center. You got it, inhale up. Maybe close the eyes, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back halfway. Step or hop it back, low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more, guys. Look between the hands as you take a breath in. Exhale, step, hop or float. Think butt up if you're hopping. Fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, inhale up. Nice big breath again, heart center. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back halfway. Step or hop it back, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We're gonna stay here in down dog. Take the right leg high. Bend the leg, open up through the hip. The foot drops towards the butt. The knee lifts up towards the ceiling or sky. Circle out that knee, nice big circle. Crack, crack, crack. And then reverse it. Are we breathing strong? And then straighten the legs, square it all off. Exhale, bring it through knee to nose. Shift forward, low lunge, release the back knee, tops of the shoelace. Inhale, the arms come up overhead. Take it back, back, back. Exhale, hands to the mat, right back downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high, moving with your breath. Exhale, bend the leg, the foot drops, the knee lifts. Circle the knee out as you take your breaths. Reverse. Inhale, straighten the legs, square it off. Exhale, bring it through, knee to nose, shift forward, low lunge, back of the knee, top of the foot to the mat. Inhale, arms come up, look up, take it back. Exhale, hands to the earth, back foot meets the front, fold forward, top of the mat. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, that nice big breath circle. Draw it through heart center. Inhale, chair pose. All right, first one, neutralize that pelvic floor. Tailbone comes down, hip points come up. Activate the belly. Sit back into the heels. Make sure you can wiggle the toes. Arms if they're up. If it's too much, you always have that option to take it to heart center. Go a little deeper. Breathe. Mula Bandha, your Kegel muscles, your back, your muscles. Engage it. One more breath. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Left foot steps back, right low lunge. Release the back knee, top of the foot. Again, inhale, arms come up overhead. As you exhale, left hand comes down, right hand comes high. Revolve low lunge. And then curl the back toes, lift the back knee, revolve crescent. Lengthen through your back heel. Pull the front hip back and down. One more inhale, lengthen as you look up. As you exhale, right hand comes down. The hand that's in the air comes down. The hand that's on the floor comes up. Just twist to the opposite side. One more breath. Both hands down, back knee comes down, straighten the front leg, half monkey. So we're folding over for our half split. Chin or shin is reaching down. Excuse me. Chin or forehead is reaching towards the shin. Flex the foot. Breathe. One breath. Inhale, bend through the front leg, walk it out, dragon. Just 2 breaths here. So staying on the hands or releasing for lizard, coming right into it, staying with the focus of the breath. Exhaling that first breath out. And again, one more. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bring the hands back to the mat. Curl the back toes. Come into a yogi squat. Back foot meets the front. Sit down, top of the mat. So sit back into the heels. Press the knees out. Press through the pinky side blades of the feet. Roll the shoulders away from the ears and get nice and long and tall through the spine. Engage that Mula Bandha. Close the eyes. 2 breaths. Relax your face, your jaw. Remember, the practice of yoga is to slow the fluctuations of the mind. One more breath. It doesn't matter what physical position we put ourselves in. Hands to the mat, straighten the legs, heel toe the feet together, forward fold, top of mat. Inhale your flat back halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, inhale up, nice big breath, take it back. Exhale through heart center. Nice job, guys. Inhale, chair pose, sit down. So again, neutralize that pelvic area. Most important, so we're not compressing, right? We're not doing anything really here. We engage and lift. Everything's working together. Sit down a little bit lower. This time, heart center, twist to your right. So you're reaching the crown of the head forward, but you're opening up towards the right side. Try to bring the hands back to heart center. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Inhale, back through center. Reach the arms high. Exhale, twist to the other side. Again, crown of the head extends long and forward, opening up towards the left. Try to pull the hands back to heart center. Drop the butt down a little more. Beautiful. Inhale, back through chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Step the right foot back, left low lunge. Back knee comes down, top of the foot. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Take it back. Exhale, right hand comes down, revolve, low lunge. So try to stack the shoulders and open up. Curl the back toes, lift the back knee, revolve crescent. Squeeze the inner thighs together here. Take the gaze up, lengthen through that hand that's in the air, and then switch. Hand that's in the air comes down outside of the foot. Right hand that's on the mat comes up, lift it high. Breathe. One more breath, deep inhale. Exhale, both hands down, release the back knee, straighten the front leg, half monkey. Chin or your forehead reaching towards the shin. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Inhale, rebend the front leg, walk it out, dragon pose, or maybe committing to your lizard pose. 2 breaths. Deep inhale. Keep rooting through the big toe of the front foot. Long exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Stay with it as you exhale. The next inhale, bring the hands to the mat. Curl the back toes, lift the back knee. Yogi squat, top of the mat again. Front foot meets the back, sit down. This time, take the left hand in front of the left knee or shin, take the right arm high. Those of you that want to bind, take your bind. Start to sit back more into the heels, press the knees out, and engage your Mula Bandha. 1 more breath, inhale, lengthen or twist. And then exhale, come back through center, hands to heart center. Other side, right arm in front of the right knee or shin, left arm will come high. You can stay there. Sit back though. Look up, twist it out. Take a bind if you'd like. You got 1 more breath. And then back through center, yogi squat, close the eyes, 3 breaths. See if you can relax the jaw and the shoulders here and keep that focus. Keep that state of concentration. That is the yoga practice, to stay concentrated, to stay focused, to be in control of the thoughts without the reactiveness. Breathe. 1 more breath. All right, hands to the mat, straighten the legs, heel toe the feet together. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, inhale up, nice big breath, take it back. And then exhale, again, heart center. Inhale, the arms come up overhead. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Step or hop it back, high or low plank, and then we're gonna press back up into high plank. So I took my knees down, you can do that as well. Arms are nice and strong. Take a look at the creases of the elbows, make sure they're spiral forward. Press the mat away. When you do that, feel your ribs knit in. So it's nice and strong here. You're almost rounding out through the upper body. Yeah, a little engagement of the glutes too. 1 more breath. All right, 1 more inhale. As you exhale, shift forward, lower down. Keep the elbows in line with the wrist. Don't let them come back. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, guys. All right, inhale that right leg high. Exhale, let's bring it in, knee to nose, shift forward. And then tap that right tricep, get it up, up, up. Inhale, right leg comes high. Same thing, but other side, knee to nose first. Shift forward, opposite tricep. Stay strong in that right arm. Twist it out. Good, inhale high. Exhale, bring it through for warrior 2. Right leg forward, warrior 2. I switched positions, so don't let that confuse you. All right, so back foot parallel to the small of the mat, and you're pressing and rooting through the heel. Front toe is at 12 o'clock, the knee is stacked. Be able to visibly see the big toe, so press the knee out. Feel the inside muscles of the legs start to work. Arms are nice and strong, the ribs are knitted, and you're engaging and lifting up and out of the lower back. Reverse the warrior, back hand to the back foot. All right, Skandasana. Bend the right leg, straighten the left leg, come down into that low lunge almost. But you're opening up facing the side of the mat. Take the right arm, reach it in front of the right knee or shin, place it on the floor, or take your bind, guys. Left arm comes up. Breathe. 1 more breath. All right, bring the hands back to heart center. If you need the support, bring them to the mat. Lift up, warrior 2 towards the left. Nice strong body, back foot parallel to the small of the mat. Front toes at 12 o'clock. Breathe. Notice if you're shifting forward, get the shoulders stacked on the hips. Reverse the warrior, back hand, back leg. Open up, take the gaze up. And then Skandasana on the left. Bend the left leg, let the right leg go long. Good. So again, hands can stay here, or take the left hand in front of the leg, the right arm comes high, or you reach behind and take your bind. So you choose what direction you go. Take 1 more breath. And here we go. Hands come back to center, warrior 2 towards the right. Straighten that front leg. Triangle pose, hinge forward. Release the hand wherever it lands. Don't force it towards the mat. Just let it fall and support you. Then pull the shoulders back, press the hips forward. Root through the big toe of your front foot. Ground through the back heel of your back foot. And then lengthen nice and tall along with that left hand. Like always, let's snap our fingers, get some energy in there. Make a fist, open, fist, open, fist, open. Hands in the air, extend it forward, palm faces down. You should feel a nice stretch from that left hip point. And then bend that front leg for side angle, extended side angle. The top hand's always already where it needs to be. The right hand, the bottom hand is either on the thigh or reaching down towards the foot. Reverse the warrior. Beautiful. Straighten that front leg, triangle pose, round 2. Inhale, lengthen nice and long. Exhale, hand that's in the air comes forward, bend that front leg side angle. We were just here. Deep inhale. As you exhale, reverse the warrior. Moving on, straighten the front leg, triangle pose, 3rd time. Hand that's in the air, extend nice and long. This time, bring both hands down and shorten the stance. Pyramid pose. It helps if both of the toes are facing the front, but maybe you're ready to turn the back foot out. Square off the hips. You gotta pull the front hip back, but reroot the big toe. Relax over there. If you want to incorporate some shoulders, interlace the hands behind the back, but switch up the grip. Lengthening through the spine, reaching that chin or forehead down towards the toes. One more breath. All right, releasing the hands if they're interlaced. Walk it out, wide-legged forward, full towards your left. Left hand stays under the chest. Right hand comes high, so we're twisting through the spine. Take the hand that's in the air. It's the right hand. Reach it behind. Maybe you can grab the opposite inner thigh. The hand that's on the ground, that's your left hand. Grab the opposite leg. Pull your chest down towards them. And I like to say up, down, right, or left, because a lot of times proprioception, where our limbs are, right and left, up and down, it gets confusing when we're changing the direction of our head, right? We're constantly going up, down, or upside down, or right, left. In just a little better direction, hopefully. One more breath. And then switch it out. Hand that's in the air comes down, it's the right one. Under the chest, left arm comes up. So lengthen through the spine. Try to keep the shoulders and hips in the same plane. Hand that's in the air, reach behind, grab the opposite inner thigh. The hand that's on the ground, grab the opposite leg. Pull the chest down towards the left leg and relax your head. Remove the wrinkles in the back of the neck. If you want more, shift forward. Weight is in the toes a little bit more than the heels. One more breath. Exhale it out. Both hands come down to the mat. Hook the 2 big toes with the peace fingers. Try to plant all 8 toes, minus the 2 big toes, onto the mat. Pull up onto the big toes and then shift forward, fold through, elbows come out opposite direction. See if you can tuck your chin and take the drishti up and under through the legs. Rock a little more forward into those 8 toes. We keep the big toes lifted. One more breath. Go ahead and release the hands. Walk it towards the front, warrior 3. So right leg is forward, we're in warrior 3, the front of the mat. Bring your hands to your hips, just level them out. So dial down the left toes. That's the foot that's in the air. Flex the foot. Slight up dog chest, knit the ribs in. Nice strong torso, core, strong pose. Open up Ardha Chandrasana. Release the right hand towards your block or whatever you're using as your prop today. If you fall, like I just did, come right back into it. So why did I fall? My leg was falling behind my hip. So keep it in line with the hip. Eventually, when you start to play around with your gaze, you're supposed to be able to look back and grab sight of the foot. So if it's falling behind the booty, you can't see it. Breathe. And maybe you want to play around with that drishti right now. One more breath. Fold forward at the top of your mat. Try not to lift the right way. Just keep it there. Just fold and breathe and be. 2 more. Feel the difference in the leg without judging it or defining it. 1 more. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, inhale up, nice big breath. Take it back, lean it back. Exhale, draw it through to heart center. So again, I'm gonna switch directions just so I can be facing you. So inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Step or hop it back, high to low plank. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here, in through the nose, out of the mouth. Before we get to the other side, let's take dolphin pose. Drop the elbows down to the mat. Now, I really encourage a block in this pose for a couple reasons. We want parallel lines, and you notice right when you come into it, The hands come in, the elbows come out. So see if you can get the thumb and the index finger in the block, or a book will work, and then try to get the elbows in line with the wrist. From there, lift up. This is a great fundamental pose that will strengthen the upper body for inversions, arm balances, plank. So elbows, shoulders stack, press the mat away from the arms, walk the feet a little closer, Drishti's about halfway, midway between the forearms. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Tap the knees towards your mat, lift up, camel pose, right into it. Hands to the small of the back or reach behind for the heels. Press the hips forward, lift the heart up, and then press through the inside seams of the knees. Keep the neck in line with the spine, opening up through the heart. Take 1 more breath here. Sit down, saddle pose, butt meets the heels, close the eyes, palms face up, take a breath. Blink the eyes open, hands out in front, downward facing dog. Nice job, guys. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, bring it in, knee to nose. Inhale up. Left knee to the left tricep, shift forward, think plank. Inhale up again, knee to nose. Inhale up, left knee to right tricep, shift forward, stay strong in that left side. Beautiful, inhale up. And exhale, let's bring it through for warrior 2. All right, so front knee again, 12 o'clock, you should be able to see your big toe. Press the knee out, scoop the tailbone under, root through the back heel. Lengthen nice and tall, arms are long and extended opposite direction. Reverse the warrior, backhand towards the back. It's gonna be a little different this time. Warrior 2, back heel comes in, goddess pose. Now maybe the width of your feet are too far away, just heel toe them in slightly. Sit down. Press through the pinky side blades, press the knees out, tailbone comes under. You should feel it really in tight in the inside muscles of the legs. Get down a little bit lower, lift the right heel. Lift the left heel, Mula Bandha is engaged, get low, little pulses, 8, 7, breathe, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, warrior 2 on the right, face the opposite side of your mat. Reverse the warrior, backhand, back leg. Good, warrior 2. Goddess pose, get down, get low, breathe, close the eyes, focus on that third eye, nothing else matters but your breath. Yes, this pose is uncomfortable, put it there, acknowledge that and let that go. Be here, 2. 1 more. Warrior 2 on the left. Beautiful, reverse the warrior. Straighten that front leg, triangle pose, hinge forward, release the hand down. Let it fall, let it land wherever it does. Root through the big toe of your front foot. Press through the back heel of your back foot. Press the hips forward, the shoulders back, and knit the ribs in. Snap the hand that's in the air. Make a fist. Fist open, fist open, fist open. Nice. Hand that's in the air, extend it forward, palm faces down. Extended side angle, bend the front leg, forearm comes to the thigh, or the hand extends towards the mat. Soften the shoulder that's in the air, right? Pull it down away from the ear. Reverse the warrior, back hand, back leg. Straighten the front leg, triangle pose, hinge forward. Lengthen nice and long with that hand that's in the air, and as you exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, bend the front leg, extended side angle. Pause as you exhale. And then inhale, reverse the warrior last time. Exhale, triangle pose, hinge forward. Inhale, lengthen nice and long. As you exhale, hand that's in the air comes forward and bring it all the way down. Pyramid pose, shorten the stance. So squeeze those inner thighs together. Pull the front hip back as the back hip presses forward, but root through both heels. Chin or forehead reaching down towards the shin. If you interlace the hands, go here, but switch up the grip. 2 breaths. Relax your face. Find your breath. 1 more. Go ahead and release the hands down to the mat. Wide-legged forward fold again, Prasarita, walking over towards your right. This time invert if you'd like. If not, everybody walk the hands through the feet. Now you have a little bit of leverage. So start pulling the torso as you bend the arms and pull the chest through the legs. Tuck your chin in, and then rock the weight into the toes. Take 5 breaths. If you're inverting, hug the elbows in, press the mat away from the arms, engage the core and the legs. Lots going on. 4 more breaths. But wherever you are in your practice, you're there. Be here now. 3 more breaths. One more breath. If you're up, start to make your descent down, meeting us in Prasarita. We'll walk the hands towards the front, warrior 3 on the left. Again, maybe hands come to your butt, dial down that right hip, toes face down, squeeze the inner thighs, slide up dog chest. One more breath in warrior 3. And then Ardha Chandrasana, which is half moon. Release the left hand towards the mat. Be careful with the leg that's in the air. Keep it in line with that hip and that butt cheek. Flex the foot, engage the belly, get nice and long and strong. Breathe, maybe play around with that Tristi. One more breath. Fold forward at the top of your mat as you exhale. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, fold, chair pose, sit down, be there, close the eyes. Smile. Wiggle the toes. Neutralize that pelvic area. Breathe. 3 more breaths. Deep inhales. Long exhales. 2. Inhale. You're here with me, guys. Stay here. Exhale. Hold yourself accountable. You can do this. 1 more. Stay with it. Exhale. Go deeper, deeper, deeper. I'm here with you. And then inhale. Stand tall. Close the eyes. Tadasana. Exhale. Let it go. Focus on that third eye. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. 1 more. Inhale, the arms come up overhead. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Stepper hop it back, high to low plank, and then press back up, high plank. Pause, stay here. Nice strong body, focus the mind. Strong breath for 2. For 1. Left hand comes into the center for your Vashi side plank. You're stacking the ankles, the hips, and the shoulders. Maybe you release the bottom knee. Maybe you extend the left leg high, the top leg high. You have 2 more breaths. Try not to lock out the shoulder or the elbow joint. Breathe. 1 more breath. We'll all lift the top leg and tap it behind for a wild thing. Open up through the heart. Feel the shoulders, the chest, and the pecs expand. Deep inhale, leg. And as you exhale, side plank on the other side. So you're just going to rotate onto that right hand. I'm going to come to the other side right now. So again, drop the bottom knee, shoulders, hips, ankles, stay in alignment. Everybody lift up, 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 engage though. Try not to arch the back, stay in line. 1 more breath. Take that top leg, the left leg high, tap it behind for wild thing on the other side. Open up. 1 more breath. High plank pose. 5 breaths, guys. You're here. Be here. Don't run from it. Don't back out of it. If you need support, take the knees to the mat. 4 more breaths. 3. 2. Breathe. Ujjayi breath. Strong, strong breath. 1 more. Exhale. Lower down for a count of 4. 3. 2, 1, all the way onto your belly, either ear to the mat, release the hands, close the eyes, take it back. Give it. All right, let's bring the feet together like a cobra tail and interlace the hands behind the back. So pressing the feet into the mat, straighten the legs, inhale, lift up. Chin is parallel to the mat, keep pressing the feet into the mat. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, release down, either ear to the mat, take a breath. All right, no hesitation, round 2. Interlace the hands again, switch up the grip, bring the feet together. This time, lift the chest and lift the feet. Breathe, pressing the hip points into the mat, squeezing the glutes. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, other ear to the mat, settle down, take a breath. Third one, you can do the same thing we just did, or right away, reach behind for the feet, make your decision, come on up. Breathe. Hug the knees together, kick the heels up, open the chest. 2 more. Inhale, kick and lift. 1 more, kick and lift. Release down. You can windshield wiper the feet. And let's bring your hands next to your chest and press back through child's pose. 3 breaths here, coming back to your intention. Slowing the breath down. 2 more. One more. Continuing with the shoulders, let's slither forward for puppy pose. Your chin is reaching for the mat, the chest and the butt is high, or maybe there's space. Just relax your head though. Maybe the head falls below the arms, that's okay as well. Close the eyes when you get there, relax the jaw, focus on that third eye for 3 breaths. For 2. For 1. Continue into tabletop, so just shift forward so the shoulders stack on the wrists, the hips on the knees. Extend the right arm and the left leg opposite direction. And then reach behind and grab the foot. Now, if it's unavailable to grab it and you don't have a strap, you look like this. Just bend the leg and reach the arm back. You're still experiencing the pose. If you have the opposition, kick the foot, open up. If you fall, come back in. 1 more breath. And then extend back out, tabletop. Inhale, cow pose. Drop the belly, look up, take the tailbone up as well. Exhale, press the mat away, round the spine, tuck it in. Neutralize the spine, left arm, right leg. If you're wobbly, press that left foot into the mat. Extend. Reach behind, grab the foot, or just reach behind and lift the foot up. Breathe. 2 breaths, inhale, kick and lift. Try not to sink in that right shoulder, so stay lifted. 1 more, inhale. Beautiful, guys. Extend out, tabletop. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cat. Curl the toes, downward dog. Take a breath here, in through the nose. Out of the mouth, let it go. Look between the hands as you take a breath in. As you exhale, walk the feet to meet the hands, coming to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back, halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, inhale up, nice big breath. Heart center. Right leg firms itself into the mat, left leg lifts, tree pose. So your foot, it stays on the ankle for support. It comes onto the inner calf or the inner thigh. Omit the knee. Press the 2 into one another. Right? We're not leaning, but we're pressing, engaging, igniting the 2, and then lifting up and out. Fly your branches as you do. Maybe close the eyes. 2 breaths. If you fall, let's build some personal trust by picking yourself back up and getting into the practice. Don't back out, don't walk away, don't just stand into Tadasana. Get up and do it. Right? 1 more breath. Dancer pose, reach behind, grab the foot. Inside, outside foot is fine. Your dancer can look like this. You don't have to go any deeper. If you want, start to kick the foot back and up, but notice the knee wants to come out. Square off the hips, right? You can't go as deep, but you're protecting the lower back and engaging the core. Good, 1 more breath. Coming back into tree pose just for a moment. Find your stability. And then taking that figure 4, left leg drops over the right, sit down, flex the foot. Staying here, or you can take that folding forward pose where you straighten the leg and work the hip that way. So you can choose 2 more breaths. You can even take the arm balance. 1 more breath. Stand tall, Tadasana pose. Close the eyes, take a breath. Let's firm the left leg, lift the right leg for tree pose on the other side. Again, ankle, thigh, or calf. Equal pressure of the 2 pressing into one another, rooting to rise. Fly your branches if you like. Couple of breaths here. The knee is coming out unless you're in that half lotus, the knee is coming down. Neutralize that pelvic area. One more breath. Taking dancer on the other side, reaching behind, grabbing the foot inside, outside is fine. Staying here, start to kick the foot up and behind. Be careful about squaring the hips. The knees want to expand out. Beautiful. Yeah, one more breath. Coming back through tree for a moment. Are you guys breathing? We tend to hold our breath when we're holding the poses. So find the breath and then figure four. Right leg drops over the left, sit down. You have the option to stay right here. Maybe hands either come to heart center. Or take the hands towards the earth or your block. Hold over. 2 more breaths wherever you are. Be there. 1 more breath. Stand tall. Tadasana. Close the eyes. Exhale. Inhale, the arms come up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Heel toe the feet out. Yogi squat, sit down. Third time we've been here, so the body remembers. Just let yourself guide in there without any distraction in the mind, without any thoughts or stories. Be here now. Press through the heels, press through the pinky side blades of the feet. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Just 5 more breaths. See if you can find complete and utter stillness. It starts by slowing or stilling the physical body. It's a state of awareness. It's a state of concentration so deep that you catch the movement before it happens. Retraining, creating new habits. Eventually the body becomes still all on its own, and now you have to quiet the body, quiet the energy. Unite the 3 bodies with the breath. So you can get into that deeper layer of thought, discernment, truth. One more breath. Bring the hands behind you, coming right on into reverse tabletop. So heel toe the feet so they're parallel and hip distance apart. Walk the hands back so the fingertips face the feet, and then lift up and try to neutralize the spine. I like to keep my chin tucked instead of letting it fall back, but you can choose, just be careful. You don't want to let the head fall back and strain the neck muscles. Inhale, lift up, 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 opening up through the shoulders, and then sit down for boat pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. Inhale, high, and hold for 3. Straighten up that spine. Knit the ribs in for 2. For 1. See if you can just tap the toes and lift. Tap the toes and lift. Tap the toes and lift for 3. 2. Last one. Low boat. Lower all the way down. Lift the legs up right on into happy baby. So knees come down and out. Heels pump up. Tuck your chin here though. You want a nice long straight neck, straight spine. Small of the belly pressing into the earth. Close the eyes. Again, find that stillness. Find the peace, the calmness. 3 breaths. That's it. Two. 1. Legs up towards the ceiling, arms up towards the ceiling. Option to stay here in your waterfall or rock and roll the hips up for your shoulder stand. I'm going to take waterfall. It's easier for me to talk and teach when I'm in this pose versus shoulder stand. You're taking shoulder stand, rock and roll the hips up, walk the hands up the spine. So don't focus so much about being a completely straight line, right? That's challenging. We want to stay on our shoulders and not pressure the neck or strain the neck. So it's on the shoulders. Maybe the feet are falling a little behind or forward. Engage the belly, spiral the inner thighs, or just squeeze the inner thighs together, and then just start to lift up. You'll feel the muscles of the belly engage. Remove the chin from the chest so you can breathe a little more freely. Close the eyes, soften the forehead. 3 more breaths and shoulder stand. 2. 1. Stay with it. On your next inhale, just start to come into plow pose. So release the feet behind you. It doesn't matter where the feet land, if they land. Doesn't matter. Release any kind of attachment or belief or idea that you've created around that. We put so much pressure on ourselves to look and be a certain way. And we should really put the pressure and the work on trying to accept where we are and who we are. Instead of constantly trying to shift and change and mold to what we think society or we think our loved ones want us to be. Being authentic is finding that space of you within you. Slowing down, quieting the mind, getting out of all the noise that just filtrates our brain day after day after day. Take the time to slow it down. Take the time to decompress, to allow all the worries in life just to disappear for an hour and just focus on what is real, the energy in you, the breath within you, the thoughts that are being generated. And then when you're ready, coming back into shoulder stand if you took plow or deaf man. And then all slowly lowering down, using your core, using your hands as support. The legs come all the way onto the mat. Maybe you sit on the hands, setting up for fish, and we'll all take fish. Pop up onto the elbows, let the heart be the highest point. Same thing here with the neck though. I don't really advise dropping the head back. I think keeping the chin tucked is safer, better, creates more strength. We don't really need a flexible neck. We need a strong neck. One more breath. And then exhale, lower down, hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side. And then we'll rock and roll up to a seated position. Taking the left leg, crossing it over the right for 90-90. So this is 90-90. Notice my knee is up. Sometimes it's down, sometimes it's up. That's okay. But where we want to be here if we're taking both legs bent first. Shins are parallel. They're not crisscross applesauce. Your foot is off of the leg, right? Your ankle and knee connect. The feet are off, not here, right? Now, if that's too much, you're here. Look, my foot, though, is still hanging off of my leg. It's not here. Ankle, top of thigh. Flex the foot, protect the bent knee. Fold forward. Okay. So double pigeon or 90-90. A little pillow for my. And then relax the jaw, relax the shoulders when you're there. Just try to settle it. Just 5 breaths. But notice, as soon as we start to get into our hips and start to hold the positions, a lot of times we tense, right? Our jaw tenses up, our neck tenses up. So just become aware of it. It's not bad that that's happening, but we don't want tense bodies, so become aware of it and start to work through that. Try to give yourself permission to relax. Stick the tongue out, wiggle the jaw out. Get that tension, that stagnant energy moving. 3 more. Two more. One more. Slowly come up, right on into the other side. So right leg comes on top. Now try it, even if you straighten the leg out on the other side, maybe you could get, notice my right hip must be more open. My knee is all the way down. Feet are hanging off, ankle, knee, ankle, knee. You always have this option. Even if the knee's up here, you're working it down. Everybody can practice it. We can all benefit the same from it because it's unique, relevant to our own personal body, our own personal experiences up until this point, which is everything. Our experiences, our choices, the decisions we've made have led us to this position that we're in right here, right now. Maybe not necessarily the coronavirus, but collectively, collective energy, collective consciousness, it's huge. On April 4th, we did a collective consciousness meditation.
And it was when two planets, I want to say Mercury and Jupiter, I'm not positive, were the closest together, and it was opening up a portal of downloads of information, of consciousness, expanding everybody's consciousness. Maybe the placebo effect, maybe not, but I definitely feel a lot lighter since that experience. I feel the energy around me is a lot lighter. Maybe you're experiencing that too. Maybe you're not. That's okay. 2 more breaths. Relax your jaw, your shoulders, your face. 1 more breath. Slowly come up. Wide-legged straddles will open up the legs. First progression is just to sit up tall. So if you're kind of got a round spine, first thing for you is maybe you take the hands behind you and try to lengthen. Maybe you sit on a block. So a block alleviates lower back, hips, tight hamstrings. If you're feeling a stretch seated, then you don't need to go any deeper. Now, if you need more, we hinge forward, coming down. So think of the heart leading the way. We're not rounding, right? So leading, extending, bringing the chin. And then wherever you stop, be there. Close the eyes 5 breaths. Relax your jaw. Relax your face. And come back to that intention so you give the mind something to focus on. And a lot of people think meditating is to be without thought. It's just to slow the noise, the chaoticness of us constantly bouncing and jumping from one thought to the next. So really meditation is a state of concentration. It's your entire yoga practice. Your yoga practice is a moving meditation. You're moving through these poses, trying to be present for them. No matter what emotion or feeling or sensation comes up, you try to acknowledge it and practice being there for it versus running from it, and creating the same habitual pattern that has brought us to where we are right now. Every cell, every organism on the planet constantly evolves, gets smarter, gets better. We're no different. We evolve, we grow, we transform through our experiences, through the lessons that we are taught through our experiences. Through the challenging friendship, the challenging relationship, the challenging boss. These are where the biggest lessons come through and shine. Walk your hands over to the right. Maybe chest down towards the shin, or if you want more of that side body stretch, reach the left arm up and over. Try not to collapse in the shoulder though. Up and under, open it out, keeping those ribs knitted in. 2 more breaths. Keep the belly engaged. 1 more breath. And then come through the center, around to the other side. Again, either chest reaching down towards the shin or reaching that right arm up. Relax the jaw, relax the shoulder. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And come back through the center, just 1 more breath. And slowly come up. Grab a sip of water, turn the music off, and lie onto your back for Shavasana pose. I am going to play a guided meditation, and then we're going to meditate to that. And then I'll pull you out with a reading like I always do. So just lie onto your back, get as comfortable as you can. Relax the shoulders, the face. So just like you start your practice, scanning the body, noticing where the tension is, trying to dissolve through that, trying to find the peace and the stillness, do that here. And then let's exhale all the air out. We'll take a few breaths together. Deep inhale through the nose for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath at the top. Take another sip of air in. Seal your intention. 1 more breath in. And then open the mouth, sigh it out, let it go. And again, deep inhale for a count of 5, 4,
3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. One more sip of air in. Take it in. Hold it. Seal your intention in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Open your mouth. Sigh it out. Let it go. Let everything go. Keep exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. And now we'll settle into our meditation. So I encourage you to stay. It's guided, so it's a little bit easier. Usually you start with a guided meditation when you just start meditating to, give that mind its focal point. It resists silence when you first start, so take the baby steps. So please try to stay with this. All right.
Welcome to day 9 of our 21-day meditation experience. Today is a big day. You're opening the door to trusting yourself, your deepest, most essential you. At some point, most of us have been betrayed, hurt, or rejected, making it difficult to trust other people. And many times the real problem isn't that we can't trust other people, it's that we really can't trust ourselves. Best-selling author and spiritual teacher Ian LeBenson says, "There's no greater battle than the battle between the parts of you that want to be healed and the parts of you that are comfortable and content remaining broken." Are you in a fight with the world? Are you in a fight with the part of you that says you're not good enough or you can't do that? Well, those battles are struggles of the ego. When you trust your true self, you listen and believe the part of you that knows you can. You can do this, you can do better. Iyanla says the key to trust is going within, following your intuition, and facing the unknown. Even though you can't control the unknown, you can control what you believe. Your beliefs determine what you manifest in your life. And when you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you can trust that no matter what happens, greater and grander possibilities will rise up in your life. This meditation is about trusting yourself. Let's listen to Deepak and let the trust deepen. Then we'll meditate.
When the realization dawns that inner awareness can take care of life, there is an end to struggle, self-doubt, pessimism, anxiety, and lack of trust. As real hope grows within, a sense of trust and self-assurance rises with it. This kind of trust, based on an unchanging core of consciousness, is quite different than our conventional understanding of trust. For almost everyone, the feeling of trust depends on whether other people do and say what you expect of them. But if you've had experiences where your trust was betrayed, you know how fragile trust can be. If our trust requires that other people and outside situations won't change, then our trust will always be weak. Because people's life situations are always changing and unpredictable, basing trust on the expectation of permanence is unrealistic, and below the surface of that kind of trust, there is doubt and fear. Real trust must be based on something unchanging, permanent, and therefore reliable. That foundation is inside yourself, and you have been experiencing it in meditation. Trusting in the true self is the same as trusting in pure consciousness, the core of your being. Trusting in yourself is the opposite of having a big ego. It's recognizing your true strength, value, and ability for what is. If we don't look for this inner trust and strength in ourselves, we can mistakenly believe an outside authority can provide it to us. There are authoritarian figures who may project supreme self-confidence and strength, but this projection holds up only if others give their power to them. Trusting in someone else who says they can protect or save you because they have the strength or intelligence you don't have will only diminish your connection to your own strength, hope, and self-trust. This is what it means to give your power away to someone. But your hope, trust, love, and creativity is your essence. It's your power and your life. When hope and trust are grounded in the true self, you don't need to look to others for direction or strength. You are confident in your ability to create your personal reality because your trust in yourself is unshakable. As we prepare to meditate together, let's take a moment to consider our centering thought. I trust in life because I trust myself. I trust in life because I trust myself. Now let's prepare for our meditation. Make yourself comfortable and close your eyes. Begin to be aware of your breath and just breathe slowly and deeply. With each breath, allow yourself to become more deeply relaxed. Now, gently introduce the mantra Om Im Harim. Om Im Harim. This mantra helps develop an inner trust based on your unchanging core awareness. Repeat it silently to yourself. Om Im Harim. Om Im Harim. Om Im Harim. With each repetition, feel your body, mind, and spirit open into an expanded state of awareness. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, noises, or physical sensations, simply return your attention to silently repeating the mantra. Om Im Harim. Om Im Harim. Om Im Harim. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time and you'll hear a soft bell at the beginning and end of the meditation. Om Im Harim. Om Im Harim. Om Im Harim.
Learning not to overcome, overgive, and overdo are the lessons of the past. We've learned them and we've learned them well. There was a time when we needed to monitor our giving because we were giving compulsively, almost addictively, with no thought of what felt right in our heart, with no understanding of loving ourselves. But that was yesterday. This is now. We can trust ourselves to know when it's time to stop or when our giving has become destructive. We can trust ourselves to know when it's not our job to give because now we are connected to ourselves, listening to ourselves, on track. Give freely of your time, your heart, your joy, your wisdom. Share your experiences, your strengths, your hope. Share your weaknesses as well as your strengths. Share your money, your gifts, your laughter. Share your hope. Share you. Give freely of what you've been given, and the universe will provide you with exactly what you need when you need it. Give freely, and the universe will give freely to you. So thank you, yogis, yoginis, for practicing this morning on our virtual hula yoga studio. I appreciate all of you, and thank you so much for supporting us and being here through this time and, coming together. Take a moment, thank our teachers and their teachers for this amazing practice that is so needed right now. And as always, thank yourself. I know how hard it is to stay for the full 75 minutes at home with lots of distractions. So thank yourself for doing it, for being here and committing this time and space to you. It's so important to give to yourself. So have a great week. Have a great Monday. I'll see you on Thursday. We are adding a few classes. Jody is going to be teaching, so check the schedule out. Her time slot will be about 10:30 a couple days a week, and then we're going to add her at 10:30 on Sunday as well. So if you're missing Jody classes, yay, she's back for this week and maybe next week and maybe forever, who knows. But check it out and have a great day. If you guys need anything, call me, text me. I'm here.
Thank you, Jackie.
You're welcome. Who was usually know.
Hope you have a great day.
Have a good day.
Great day.